Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to Jack is Off to Another Adventure. I think I have an obsession with Chinatowns. Earlier this year when I was in Victoria, Canada, went to go visit their Chinatown. A few years ago when I was traveling in Thailand, I actually stayed in Bangkok's Chinatown for a few nights. And not too long ago, I made a video on San Francisco's Chinatown. And here in the Bay, there's actually another Chinatown in Oakland. I don't actually hang out in Oakland, so it's gonna be an adventure for me too. So if you're a Chinatown enthusiast like me, or if you're Chinatown curious or Chai curious, then join me as Jack's off to Oakland's Chinatown. Let's go. All right, so we made it to Oakland's Chinatown, and look what we got here. We got a child care center, but this looks like a temple right here, churning out future Confucius and future Bruce Lee's, future Jeremy Lin's. Their story's gotta start somewhere. Could be from here. Kind of like how our story today will start off over there. Welcome to Chinatown. See that sign right there? I don't think Oakland's Chinatown has an official gate like the one in San Francisco, but I'm assuming this one right here, welcome to Chinatown, this mural right here is the official entrance. So we'll enter and explore Chinatown from here. And so right from the start, we have a huge market over here with parking spaces. In San Francisco's Chinatown, everyone just double parks because they don't got the space for it, but Oakland's Chinatown, the streets seem a lot bigger. And I noticed right away there's a lot of artwork. See that? Dragon School, you got a lady, got a koi fish, you got another lady, a tiger, and it keeps saying Dragon School, so I'm guessing that's some kind of art school. And then you got the Monkey King right here. And over here, this one right here, it reads the Dragon School. So if I enter here, I officially enter the Dragon School. And next to it, we have a chicken with a lot of money right here. Now, I don't know, aside from the Chinese zodiac, I'm not sure how the chicken is associated with Chinese culture, but here's a fun fact. Chicken is a slang for female prostitution, and maybe that's why you have all these gold right here. You make hella money. The slang for male prostitution is duck, so chicken and duck. And check this out. You know you're in Chinatown when you have this Chinese looking gas station. See that Chinese roof? That roofing? It's super Chinatown right here. Now I did mention that this Chinatown has a lot of art so far, right? And here's another one I want to show you guys. A collaboration of different cartoons. You got the dark-skinned Bart, you have Doraemon, Pink Panther, LGBTQ Mega Man, and the best of all time right there, Shin-Chan. I grew up watching that show. So yeah, aside from the fancy art murals, you also have these little art pieces of this sriracha chicken and then the chiclet. Hard work. And more chiclet and chicken. Damn, there must be an obsession with chickens here in Oakland's Chinatown. And then you have knowledge, so wisdom. Let's see what we have here. Oh, so once you turn the corner, you have this, I guess it's Chinese principles. So if you follow these principles, you'll be very successful in life. Chinese secrets, you know, be responsible, a guy with a broom, clean the streets. Have confidence, even though your parents take that shit away from you once you're born. Self-control, the most important one I think, because I could be at home sitting on my toilet playing with my phone, but you gotta get your ass off. Self-control, you know, get your ass off, go out here and overachieve. And then over here you have respect. In Chinese culture, there's an ageism thing. So if someone is like a split second older than you, you gotta respect them as your elder. You got friendship. Sometimes you rely on your friends more than your family. And then you have cooperation, where Asian parents, adults, they work together to kind of ruin your confidence. They will find ways to critique your performance and the way you look. Like Asian adults are never satisfied. They'll always find a way to criticize you, right? The way you look, the way your performance is. Like they'll see me and they'll be like, Jackie, you look so skinny, you gotta eat more. And then when I do eat more, they're like, Jackie, you're too fat, you gotta go work out. Never satisfied. All right, and here you have the legendary Guangong. And how are you gonna disrespect him by putting a lamppost right in front of him? Guangong was like the god of war, right? So he's a master of different weapons, but his weapon of choice is usually the shaft. It would be pretty sick if they made that lamppost into a shaft. It would match the theme of Guangdong. And I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear mahjong sounds up here. So it's the same as San Francisco's Chinatown. It's actually not that much different. Look, they even have artwork right here. And I guess this is the shopping area right here. See, up to 70% off. Ladies, if you want a good deal, you come to Chinatown. Chinatown usually has the best deals. You have stores closed over here. You got a Chinese Daiso. They might not look as pretty, but the prices are the same. They're probably even better. And then you have Chinese food over here. You've got a Chinese looking building here again. And then we got a market. So even during this pandemic, people are still shopping for food, which is good. Check out this artwork right here. And then you have a lot of stores that are closed, which is kind of sad because Chinese stores never close, right? During holidays, during whatever, they never close, and it's kind of sad that it took a pandemic to close them down. And hopefully they'll find a way to make ends meet, hopefully. You see that Kuomintang building with the Taiwanese flag? It's actually the national flag. So with that said, let's talk about the history of Oakland's Chinatown. So Oakland's Chinatown was founded around the same time as San Francisco's, but it was just never that big, right? Since San Francisco is the bigger city and the bigger Chinatown. But in 1906, during that big earthquake, the fire kind of destroyed a lot of the houses in San Francisco. So a lot of Chinese people moved from there to over here and never moved back. And San Francisco's Chinatown is more of a tourist hub, whereas over here it's more local. So you're not going to find any like souvenir shops here. So in a way, I guess you can say that if you want a more authentic Chinese community experience, definitely come to Oakland. Now usually I don't come here to Oakland because everything I need I can get it from San Francisco, right? So why come all the way here, sit through traffic? And actually the main reason why I don't come here is because I don't want to pay that bridge toll, even though it's only like $6. But it's not the amount, it's the principle. Us Asian people, we don't spend money on things we don't need, right? And even on things we do need, first we borrow from other Asians, and that's how we save money. And check this out, we actually have a four-way crossing street right here, which is actually very American. Because in Asia, it's they don't care about pedestrians. If someone hits you, they actually will try to make sure to kill you because it's easier, it's cheaper to just kill you rather than to keep you alive. And I just want to show you guys these artwork right here. The lantern, artwork. Good. You gotta say, Oakland's Chinatown is very colorful. A lot of artwork, I like it. And once again, they have banks here, so people can come in here and get cash and pay with everything in cash so they don't owe people anything. Now we've entered the market part. So you got street vendors. Just like random vegetables on the side of the road. You also have like herbal goods because Chinese people, they believe in their own medicinal like knowledge than doctors. And then you have markets. You got the bok choys right here, and then you have the boy toys right here. Different sizes according to your appetite. And more markets. The good thing about Chinese markets, they sell both American and Chinese stuff. So as an Asian American, it fits both my needs, you know. And more food. Oh, look at that barbecue. Ooh. And then you have, what is this? Lotus? Oranges? It's just very lively here. People are trying to get their groceries, you know. and I'm getting a lot of weird looks. Older Chinese people are just not used to a random guy talking to a camera. Or actually, I don't even know if they know what the GoPro is, but whatever. You got these snacks. Go and check this place out. It looks like one of those ancient tea houses, you know, where you got like martial arts action going inside, someone gets their ass kicked and they fly outside. But this place looks pretty closed, all tagged up. But even with the graffiti on the bottom part, you have like origami, which is like Japanese, I would assume, but you also have the graffiti up top. In a way, even though it's all tagged up, it still looks pretty nice though. And then over here, you see that Zhongshan Doutao Association? Man, that building looks old. It seems like it's been here since the beginning, like from 100 something years ago. And it seems like on top someone's living up there. You see all those like laundry being hung up there. And then you got the Chinese flag. Got a long line here to the bank. Like I said, they don't play around when they're trying to get cash. Gotta get cash to pay for stuff. They don't believe in credit cards. Take a look at this. They got a church here, but the architect is straight up Chinese right here. Wow. Someone left their stuff over here. Let's take a look at that. And look at this. Remote learning Chinese language class. Which is good because they're teaching kids 2 languages when they're young, you know. 75% of Americans are monolingual. And what's that joke? If you speak 2 languages, you're bilingual. If you speak 3, you're trilingual. If you speak more, you're multilingual. But if you only speak 1, you're American. So Americans, teach your kids a second language, please. Alright, so in San Francisco, we have the famous Portsmouth Square. In Oakland, we have Lincoln Square. And similar, you have the same kind of activities going on here. You got all the grandmas and grandpas, aunties and uncles just playing games here. They're all hanging out here. So when you really think about it, San Francisco and Oakland's Chinatown are very similar. Hi. I wonder when I get old, when I become an old Asian guy, would I be hanging out with my friends out here at parks just gambling? And this park over here, it's a very nice park, but things are closed because of COVID. And we got very nice basketball courts down there, but as you just saw, they took the rims out because they don't want people playing basketball here. And since I'm here in Chinatown, I might as well get some food here. Dang, this place must be hella good. You see all these people here waiting? You got cars double parked just to get food from one of these places over here. All right, and we have a plaza here, the Pacific Renaissance Plaza. But check this out, it's all boarded up. There must be a lot of riots prior to this then, but the massage place is open. Let's see what else is open here. The Chinese herbal store, like I said, Chinese people would rather trust their own medicinal knowledge than doctors. And sometimes it actually does make sense, you know, like when you get sick, the first thing your Asian parents will tell you to do is to drink hot water, right? And even when you go visit your Western doctors, the first thing they'll tell you to do is to hydrate. So it does make some kind of sense. It's like bro science, but Asian auntie, so what is that? Asian auntie science? And then they also have these barbecue shops that are open. A lot of people getting them barbecue meats here. And then the library. Of course, the library has to be open. You gotta send your kids to go read stuff, you know? Even during pandemic, you don't just stay home and play games, you stay home and read more books. It's also upstairs, too. Let's go check that out before we head out. Remember, the secret to Chinese people's longevity is not skipping leg days. So even though I'm taking an escalator, I'm still walking. I'm not gonna skip leg days because I want to live longer. See what's up here. So you got more restaurants, and that's about it. And then you got a lot of people just hanging out over here. All right, so I think we've seen enough of Oakland's Chinatown. I gotta say, there's a lot of art, there's a lot of mural, it's very colorful, it's very lively, even during times of pandemic. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, being so lively, but that's Oakland's Chinatown for you. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until my next video, Jack is off.